Welcome, my friend. Sharing with you another morning yoga practice to help you discover what style of yoga can be a go-to part of your morning ritual. The practice I'm sharing with you isn't necessarily a style of yoga, but rather a specific intent in mind. Morning Yoga Fresh is for the mornings that your body is telling you it needs to refresh and energize. This is a full body flow to energize, but places extra focus on spinal twists for that refresh. And we also focus on opening that upper body. All right, my friend, I'll join you seated at the back of your mat. If you're not already, make your way towards the back of the mat. Bring your big toes to kiss and knees open wide. And sit your hips to your heels. Really rock those hips back and forth, settling into the pose. Then slowly walk your palms forward, melting your torso down through center. And once you're lowered all the way, take a slow rock side to side, massaging your hip joints. Eyes closed, and really tuning into your body, noticing all the sensations. When you're ready, settle into stillness at center. Take a smooth breath in through your nose, feeling the air travel down your body into the space of your low back, feeling it expand front to back and side to side. And a long, slow exhale out your nose, feeling the air travel out of that area of your body, and body softens and melts deeper into the pose. From your child's pose, slowly slide your palms forward. We're coming into a child's pose variation of puppy pose. We're just sliding forward until you find that sweet spot. Let your armpits yearn towards the mat. Let your chest fall down through center. You may even wish to rock those hips side to side here too. Just finding what feels good. Settling into stillness whenever you're ready. And then from here, we'll press into your palms to lift and then lower your hips down through center to the earth. And then bring your knees into hip distance once you're lowered. Slide your palms forward so elbows line underneath your shoulder for Sphinx Pose. Lift your heart, draw your shoulder heads back. Feel your heart center pulling forward. Tops of feet press into the mat. Feel your hip points grounded into the earth, maybe even rocking your hips side to side to deepen that connection. Now press down through the tops of your feet, through your forearms and your palms to lift your hips off the mat, lifting your body in one long line, and then take your gaze towards your belly button, hold it there, and slowly lower your hips to the earth, lift your heart. Exhale, take it once more, press into the tops of your feet to lift your body into one long line, take your gaze towards your belly button, and then slowly lower your hips to the mat, lift your heart, breathe in. We're going to take that 3 more times. So on your exhale, lift up. Breathe in, lower your hips, lift your heart. Exhale, press down through your forearms to lift your hips. Breathe in, lower your belly, lift your gaze. Last time, we're really igniting your core strength and your upper body strength. Exhale, lift your hips. Take your gaze back. This time, we're going to hold it at the top for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower those hips, lift your heart. Good work, my friend. Feel into that strength of yours. Feel into your body. Slide your palms underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up into tabletop. Tuck all 10 toes and lift your hips up to downward facing dog. Take a generous bend in your knees. And slowly rock those hips side to side with your knees bent like a dog wagging its tail. Bring your hips back to center. And we'll step one foot forward and then the other for a forward fold. Breathe in, lift halfway, nice flat back. Exhale, melt chest to thighs. Take a big, beautiful breath in, circling fingertips down, around and up. Palms kiss, and lower prayer to heart center. Excuse my sneeze. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in, circle fingertips up to the sky. Interlace your fingers at the top and flip your palms to the sky. Then exhale, side body stretch to the left. Keep those hip points at center. Breathe in, lift to center. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Spiral your heart towards the sky. Inhalation lifts to center. Exhale over to the left side once more. Breathe in, lift to center. And then exhale over to the right. Inhale to center. And exhale, sweep your fingertips down side to side. Breathe in, circle them right back up. And this time we're going to exhale, cactus your arms, lowering them, and really squeeze your shoulder blades together. And inhale, lift your fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, taking that again, and really draw them back. Breathe in, reach fingertips to the sky. Exhalation, lower them, squeezing them back. And then extend your fingertips out side to side. And then inhale, lift them up to center. This time on your exhale, go ahead and swan dive forward. Breathe in, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Fingertips frame your foot and then step your right foot back. Go ahead and lower your back knee to the mat. Keep your back toes tucked. Ensure that your front knee is in line with your ankle and not going past. Then take a big breath in, just circle your fingertips up to the sky. Square your hips to the front of the mat, shoulders to the front of the mat. We're going to take that same action with our arms. So breathe in. Then on the exhale, draw your elbows down side to side, drawing them down and back, squeezing in towards one another as far as you can as you lift your heart center, gaze lifts. Then inhale, lift fingertips to the sky. Exhale, draw those elbows down once more, lift your heart. Breathe in, extend fingertips up. Exhale, draw them down, lift your heart, squeeze the elbows towards one another. This time, extend your arms out side to side. Breathe in. And on the exhale, take a twist over to the left with arms extended, keeping a generous bend in your front knee. Breathe as you hold this. Keep your shoulder heads drawing back and down. Then lower your back hand to your thigh, front fingertips reach up and back. Feel a nice lengthening along your right side body. From your hip flexor traveling up, reach those fingertips back. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Press up for runner's lunge, square your hips up, and breathe in, reach your fingertips up to the sky. Sink your hips into high lunge. Returning to that same action with our arms, so big breath in. And exhale, draw your elbows down side to side, elbows squeezing in towards one another as you lift your heart. Breathe in, lift fingertips to the sky. Exhale, draw your elbows down side to side, squeezing them together. Inhalation, lift. Exhale, draw them down. Breathe in, extend your fingertips out to the side this time. And on your exhale, moving from your navel, twist over to the left. Really drawing that navel back to the spine to help support your low back. Lower your back hand to your thigh, top arm reaches up and back. Beautiful, my friend. Strong legs. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. And then let's straighten your front leg. And then hinge forward at your hips over your front leg. Really press down to the mound of your big toe. Keep your hips square here as you hinge forward. Bend into that front knee. Hands frame foot, step back, plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Big, beautiful breath in, upward facing dog. Then using the muscles of your pelvic floor, lift your hips to downward facing dog. Glance to the front of the mat, step one foot forward and then the other, forward fold. Let's keep your left leg straight and take a bend in your right knee. Bring your right fingertips to the mat. And on your inhale, extend your left fingertips up to the sky. Take your gaze towards your extended fingertips and breathe in, lower your fingertips to the mat. Straighten your right leg, bend into your left knee, left fingertips to the mat. And on the exhale, extend your right fingertips up to the sky. As you spiral your heart center towards the sky, breathe in to lower. We're going to take that once more. Left fingertips reach up to the sky. Breathe in, lower. Exhale, take it over to the second side. Breathe in, lower. Inhalation, lift halfway, find that nice flat back of yours. Then exhale, hinge forward. Big, beautiful breath in, circling fingertips down, around and up. Your palms kiss and lower prayer to heart center. Circling them right back up. Breathe in, circle fingertips up to the sky. And exhale, swan dive forward. Hands frame foot to step your left foot back. Lower your back knee to the mat. Keep those back toes tucked to help with balance in this sequence. When you're ready, extend your fingertips up to the sky. Sink your hips forward and down into the pose. Breathe in, and on the exhale, lower your elbows down side to side as the elbows draw down towards one another. Lift your heart. Breathe in, reach fingertips to the sky. Exhale, taking that once more. Elbows draw down. Lift your heart. Inhalation, lift up. Exhale, draw them down. Extend your fingertips out side to side. Breathe in. And exhale, twist and open to the left side. Really use your breath. Use that exhale to hold this twist. Stay nice and open and broad across your chest, across your collarbones. Then lower your back hand to your thigh. Front arm circles up and back. If you find yourself a little off balance, you can heel toe your front foot over to the side to widen your stance. Beautiful work. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot, and then press up into your runner's lunge. Square those hips up to the front of the mat. Then when you're ready, we'll take a big breath in to extend your fingertips up to the sky. Hips square to the front of the mat, shoulders square to the front of the mat, strong legs. Breathe in and exhale, draw those elbows down side to side. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Breathe in, extend up. And exhale, intentionally lowering and drawing those elbows down. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale, draw them down once more. Inhale, extend your arms out side to side. And on the exhale, draw your navel back towards your spine to move into the twist to the left side. Lower your back hand to your thigh, front arm circles up and back. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Go ahead and straighten that front leg. Then hinge forward at your hips over the front extended leg. Let your heart guide you forward. Draw those shoulder heads back and down. Your shoulder blades gliding down your back. Going to press down through the mound of your big toe. We'll slowly bend into that front knee. We'll step back to find your downward facing dog. Shift forward into plank pose, chaturanga to upward facing dog. And lift that heart, let it shine bright. Lift your hips to downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the mat, finding your tabletop pose. Then take a few rounds of cat-cow, finding what feels good. moving from cat to cow, unwinding from our flow. Marry your breath with the movement. Make your way to a seated position. Bring your soles of feet to kiss. Grasp along wherever's accessible for you, your shins, your ankles, your calves. Breathe in, find that nice long spine. Before you exhale and hinge forward. Hinge forward as far as you can with that nice flat back. And before you feel that need to round, hold it there with that nice flat back, letting your heart guide you forward. And then exhale, go to round forward. Slowly rise up, find your easy seat. Take a big breath in, and exhale, lower your chin towards your chest. Shoulder heads draw back. Interlace your fingers at the cusp of your skulls and let your thumbs lengthen down your neck. Then take a big breath in, lift your elbows, let them widen side to side as you lift your heart. And exhale, round forward, elbows soften in towards one another. And we're just letting gravity take hold here. We're not trying to press our head down at all. And take a big breath in, open your elbows wide side to side. Extend your arms out long and circle them down. Then breathe in, circle your fingertips right back up to the sky and take a twist to one side. One hand lowers behind, the other to your knee. Breathe in, circle fingertips up to the sky. And exhale, take your twist over to the opposite side. Inhalation, circle fingertips up to center. Palms kiss and lower prayer to heart. With hands prayer to heart, take a moment here to set your intention for the day ahead. Beautiful, my friend. Bow forward towards your heart, thanking yourself for taking this time to tend to and energize your body this morning. Thank you so much for spending your time with me on the mat today. If you feel your body, mind, and spirit benefited from starting your day off with morning yoga fresh to refresh and energize, make sure you bookmark this practice so you can easily return to it. And I'm highlighting here 4 practices that you may enjoy and want to add to your morning ritual to set an amazing tone each and every day. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Love and light to you, my friend.